Okay, hello everybody. Let's have some fun with the whale done sweep today. Are we all ready? Okay, nobody's ready.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Oh,
What?
we're going to do this one first.
Okay.
I just need to jig this in the corner of my computer so it pins itself there. There we go. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Oh! Okay, now I can see everybody. I can read everybody. And we're going. All right, so we're going to do this one. This is the one that has the pool party base with the strip of the 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece of Just Jade. Okay, and I put a piece of pool party underneath the designer paper so I could pop it up and not have the designer paper too fluff or flat or. Okay, so we need pool party 3 3/4 by 2.5, whale of a time 3 3/4 by 2.5, a scrap of glimmer paper to do his blowhole, the rainbow glimmer paper, white to do a sentiment, and I'm using 2.5 by 1.5. And then this is the whale of a time designer paper. And I punched this out of the designer paper as well. Added a bow and some ribbon and the pastel pearls. And then on the inside, I stamped the whale. Now I have not done any sponging, but I have sponges. So remind me to sponge. I have a whole handful. And I didn't do envelopes when I created the card because that was right in the middle of us not having any Whisper White products. So I was saving them for classes, but I'm going to stamp one for each card today. So it'll just have the whale in it. Okay, so there's the base and there's the white piece. So this piece, Just Jade 5 by 3 3/4. I am going, yeah, Valerie says she'll remind me. I'm sure she will. I'm going to run that Just Jade piece through the seabed embossing folder. Oh, and I have exciting news, ladies. Look. Ooh, new plates. Or that probably really hurt your ears. So if I get going too fast, don't forget to stop me. Had to pick my avalanche up. Okay. Now that just gets put right onto your, oh no, wait. It doesn't get put right on because we have to wrap the ribbon around it first. I'll just put that on there like that. And wrap it around to the back. And check that I'm straight-ish. There we go. Now that goes onto your card base, and I've offset mine a little bit like that. All right. Go down, I'm not ready. Come on. You'd think this would be easy, just to get a piece of paper on there. There we go. Okay, we all, pardon me?
I thought I had that embossing folder. No, I
What?
don't. I
Oh,
don't.
no. Oh, no.
Yeah, guess what's going on my next list?
So is everybody ready to move on? Okay.
You guys keep going. I'm going to be behind because I haven't quite finished getting this one done.
I'll go slow. I'm going to attach the smaller piece of design or the piece of designer paper to the pool party. Now this step is not necessary, but it just gives stability to this layer when I pop it up on the card front. And when I did the little video on how to cut your designer paper, I mentioned that I cut it so that that little purple sea urchin is in there. Mm-hmm. So it matches the pearls. Valerie, how can you not have the whale set? Okay, so this is going up on dimensionals. And I'm leaving a spot right about there for the design or the ribbon to be, because I don't like when I put dimensionals on top of ribbon, it doesn't sit properly. That's just my personal preference. So I'll put this on and then I'll stop and wait for you to catch up. Have a spot of tea. Okay. And that's going to go straight on here, not crooked. There we are. So I was using a smaller insulated tea thermos, and I was making a lot of trips back and forth to the kitchen, which is okay because, you know, it's exercise and I need exercise. But we have, hubby was given this Yeti mug.
It's my favorite size.
It's big. I don't have to make all of those trips back and forth anymore. And he doesn't use it because it doesn't fit in his cup holder when he's working. So I get it. Yay.
And they stay hot forever.
Yeah, I left mine sitting for about an hour without the lid on it. It cooled down a bit.
Yeah.
Must have been waiting for something else like the Sand and Sea set. Oh, Valerie, you're funny. But that's okay, because this class is adaptable. That's why I built it the way I did. Okay, so are we carrying on?
No.
Yep. Did somebody say no? Yes, Barb, Hog just trips back and forth to the the restroom, but that's only across the hall. I don't have to go way down the other end of the house. Okay. So now I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says, thank the ton in Pretty Peacock. Now I'm going to mess up my plate because I'm going to use it. Die cut that out. And then what's the word of the day, Valerie?
Sponge.
Sponge it. This is so not my comfort zone. But that's okay. Okay, that's sponged. Keep the sponge with the ink pad so I know which ones it belongs to. Now it's going to go on right here with one dimensional under this side and some Stamp and Seal adhesive on that side. Oh, I hear sponging. We'll put that right about there, just making sure it's straight. A little bit more difficult to get things straight when you have a crooked layer on there. Okay, how we doing? Nobody's talking today. What are you coloring over there or something?
Or something is right.
I'm going to punch a whale out now. There we are. And I'm going to punch out the 2 blowholes. As soon as I get an extender because it's too small. Yeah.
Went.
Pardon me? Did somebody say something?
I don't think so.
Okay, 1 whale and 1 blowhole. Now he's going to sit there like that, just kind of hanging off the edge. So put some adhesive on his head and a little bit on this side of his tail. That side of his tail, right there. So when I put him on there, he's going to hang on. Like that. Now, if I was smart, I would have had stuff on the back of that piece of glimmer paper, like adhesive sheets. And that, now I just have big blobs of Tombow on them. We'll just move that out of the way. We'll let it dry. We'll do Janet's trick. Valerie's playing with hay chip,
Ah.
Ah,
getting ready for the dyes coming. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put my bow on with a glue dot right there. And get the inside piece out. And the sponging out. Here we go, sponging again. There we are. Now, going to stamp the whale in Pretty Peacock on this side. And then on the two envelopes while I'm at it. Oh, oh no, I just stuck it on top of my Tombow. That's not a good thing.
Oops.
Let's just move them well out of the way. Right here. It die cuts a little tiny eye at the same time. And I tried using the eyes on the whale and it just made him look like a crazy person. So I stopped using the eyes. There we are. And we'll put this piece inside. Oh, it's so cute. I do like this whale suite. It's fun. I've sure moved a lot more towards the fun stuff than flowers these days. I don't know. I don't know whether it's because we can't go anywhere and do anything, so we got to have a little bit of fun somewhere in our life, or if it's because I have grandchildren. I don't know, but I'm having fun with them all. Hey, there we are. Oh, I didn't put the bling on. Oh. I had to put the bling on. I think this one I'm going to put rhinestones on because it's calling. When I find them, here they are. Here I am trying to figure out where to put the third one on again. Just enjoy. I'll just play with it while you guys finish what you're doing. There we are. So I have new cutting plates and I have a new Stampin' Sponge, Simply Sponge or Stampin' Sponge or whatever this is called. Things are looking up in the old craft room. Okay. There we are sitting here. What's it doing outside? Ooh. Has anybody been out? Is it cold?
Don't know. I haven't been out there.
I think it's a bit windy in places.
It's not that cold.
There's absolutely no wind where I am.
No. They tried to spit on us while we were digging, but
Aha. So, do you at this point, do you wish you lived in town, Heather?
no.
The joys of living in the country. Septic systems and water systems.
Oh, thank God I have the water. Well, it's town water that I have. Just have to deal with the septic.
Septic's not the problem. It's the pump that's the problem.
No, it was septic last time.
Yeah, that's
That's been done. That's been fixed. So you're good on that for another couple of years yet.
Hope so.
I've had 3 issues and I've only been here 4.5 years with the septic. Yeah.
Good. Oh, I didn't put my blowhole on. It's a good thing you have a landlord then, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Put my blowhole on here.
The first time they just drained it. The second year the landlord and the Harringtons at that time said, there's no way it would be full already. Well, yeah, it was. So then they had to dig up pipes.
Oh dear.
And there was a glass pipe across the driveway.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. So that had to be dealt with.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Louise?
Much better, thanks. Much better.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Strange thing is, I'm not hungry.
Yay.
That's always good.
Yeah, I'm not eating as much as I'm supposed to, but that's okay.
All right. You're eating what your body needs.
That's right. Which is about probably 1/100th of what I used to.
Oh, we had buck snorts for dinner last night. It was so good.
Yummy.
I have the pork bites, the riblets. And I used to get them and it was only me. Everybody else looked at one, yeah, and proceeded to eat their favorite things. And now everybody's eating them. So I have to order double of the riblets. But they're good. That and a salad. Perfect dinner.
Yep.
How you doing, Sharon?
Okay,
Just about got it done?
yep.
Okay. Janet?
Yeah, just behind.
It's okay. There's no rush. I'm not going anywhere.
think
Okay,
my
over the-
video's a mile behind.
Pardon me?
My picture up there is way behind.
Oh,
That's okay. I can see you and I'm watching how things are going and you're in time, so that's okay.
are you watching it on Zoom or are you watching it on Facebook?
Zoom.
Oh, weird.
But today it's wonky.
It was last night too. I was on a Zoom call before I did my late night stamping and it was cutting in and out. And I thought, oh, this isn't going to go well at 8 o'clock when I go live. But it must have been something on somebody else's end because it was fine when I went on there. So I'm blaming them, not me. Yvonne is done. Valerie, are you done? Dorothy, are you crafting? Barb, are you crafting? Who else is over there? Norma's probably just watching because I know she doesn't have this. Yay. Okay. Are we ready to go on or am I still waiting?
Good.
Okay. Oh, look, I got Mung in there. How the heck did I get Mung in there? Good Lord.
It's always a mystery.
Oh, where does this stuff come from? I don't know.
Figure it out. Let me know.
Okay, so this one's going to use these supplies. Pacific Point and Granny Apple Green and some Whale of a Time sequins. No, this isn't the one we're doing second. Oh, sorry.
What?
Changed my mind.
What?
Put it all back where you got it.
No.
Yeah. We're gonna do the funky one next, and then we'll leave on an easy one.
Okay.
So we're going to do this one.
Oh, nice.
There, I think I got it all. Okay. So this is Treasured Tags Punch. It's one of the new ones in the new mini catalog. And I used it on the sentiment. And I've used this stamp so much it doesn't cling anymore. It needs to be cleaned. And one of the, oh, okay, that was loud. One of the Hippo and Friends dies, or something that will give you a circle about this big. And this is 2 3/4 of an inch. Okay, where's my recipe so I can tell you it's in here. Okay, the base is Bumblebee, 8.5 by 5.5. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. A piece of designer paper, Whale of a Time designer paper, 5 1/4 by 4. And a whale to punch out. And I forgot to tell you. Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. I know where I got it. Okay, a piece of rainbow glimmer paper, 3/4 by 3. Piece of Whisper White, 1/2 by 3. And a piece of some kind of twine, about 4.5 inches or so. So this card has a floating whale in it. And we're going to, you sandwich the twine between the designer paper and the card base, and then between the two layers of the whale. So this whale you cut out of this piece of designer paper once you've die cut it. Hey, Gloria. Okay, everybody's over there is done and ready to go. Okay, take the designer paper and attach it to the front of your card base, but only put adhesive around the outside. Don't put it in the middle because we need to use that designer paper when it comes out. All right. There we are. Okay, attach that in the center-ish, like that. I'm going to move that ink pad in my way. Okay, now take your card and lay it out flat like that so that you're not overlapping the layers. Like open it up is what I'm trying to tell you. And then take your die. Unless you're lucky, I don't have a punch that's 2 3/4 inches, so I can't use a punch. And I don't know whether it would go in far enough anyways. So you want it down a bit from the top and over a bit, enough that you can put oh no, I was going to say so you can put adhesive, but the adhesive's already on it, so disregard that part. But I left it over towards the right a bit so that the fishies would all show up, wouldn't get cut off. And I put it that way on the first one, and I'm just going to turn it and put it this way because I like these dies because they're ambidextrous and they're fun. Oh. Shit. Oh, pardon me.
The string?
We didn't, this is not supposed to be on there because we have to put the string in. So we're going to have to see if we can finagle it inside. Sorry. Mess up number 1. Yep. I'm going to enjoy it and just run this through. And you're allowed to curse and swear at me. I've been telling myself for 2 days, when you do this card, make sure you don't put the designer paper on before you put the string on. So in the real world, when you do this again, just tack in a couple of corners, just tack your designer paper on there and then cut it out. So you can lift the designer paper up and put your string in the hole. So now I'm going to separate those 2 layers with my pokey tool. So that I can get my string in there. So I'm just lifting that adhesive up a bit with my pokey tool. Okay. Now the string goes in between these 2 layers. And if you're lucky enough to be behind me, and so you did it correctly, unlike what I did.
Did you use the biggest? No, not the biggest,
No.
the second one.
Second one, yeah.
Ugh. Sure, I'll use the second one if it'll come off.
Yeah, but if you haven't cut it already, lucky you.
Yeah.
Then you're not dealing with what I'm dealing with, but that's okay. Okay, so there, that goes in there like that. Oh, it's pushing it up so that it catches on the adhesive that's in there. This one is going to be a little bit easier, but we have to get adhesive in there somehow.
Oh. All right.
Well, I've just got some tear and tape here. I've taken the liner off of it and I'm just sliding it in there. Then I'll put the string in and make sure it's relatively tight. Yeah. Not my finest hour. So I'm just trying to pull this nice and tight down here because it makes a better, oh, okay. It just pulled out of the top. So if you can get yours up, it would be better. I'm just going to use this stuff, but I'm sorry. If you have it, you're lucky. I know. It's me. I screwed up. I screwed up. I take full ownership of it. But I'll show you how to do it the right way. Yeah, this is nasty stuff. Okay, now that has to dry a minute or two. I'm sorry, I swore. I know, I shouldn't do that online. My apologies.
That happened to me once in my classroom with my grade 4s. Not my finest hour.
Okay, now. Tear and tape. At the top and the bottom of the opening. Then you put the string on and pull it nice and tight.
Oh, did it the opposite way.
Ah, I'm stuck. And then easier if I brought the tear and tape over here. A couple of pieces of tear and tape on top just to make sure it stays there. And I'm going to cut this little piece of twine off up there. And down there. There we go. Okay. Now I have to get that all lined up again. Yeah, well, I'm recording this. I may not be putting this on YouTube. As you know, it's screwed up. I'd have to record the whole thing again. Okay, so now this goes on. So if you tacked it only on there the first time, then you take it off and you put your string on. And then you put your designer paper on the top. Like that. So now we have a peeky hole through our card. Okay, now I'm having a big gulp of tea and a deep breath. And we'll carry on when everybody gets caught up. If I drank, now would be the time when I would take a big slug. But hey, it is what it is, right?
That's right. And you're showing us how to fix things.
I'm showing you how not to do it.
That too.
Oh, I'm good at messing up. I always knew how to fix things at work when I screwed up. Okay, how are you doing over there on Facebook? Are we getting to the point to go on, or are you still cursing at me? This mug keeps talking. It's going beep, 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 beep through the drinky hole thing.
For goodness sakes.
Oh. Okay, is anybody not ready to go on?
Got to put some tape to hold down the part around it.
Ah,
Now,
okay, just let me know when you're done. Because Facebook peeps must be working hard and they're not. Oh, Barb Hog is caught up. Yvonne is ready. Janet looks like she's ready.
I am.
oh my Lord.
I'm ready.
Louise is ready.
Hey,
I
what
put the
happened,
paper-
Carmen?
I put the tape on the yellow piece so it overhead it's past the printed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Go ahead, you guys.
Are you ready, Heather? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So now take this piece. These are the pieces you punched out of the center. This one use on another project. We don't need that one. This one we need. So you need to punch a whale, but you need to punch the whale out backwards.
Right.
Okay, so he has to look like that, but the punch looks like this. So turn the paper over and punch it on the other side. Then you'll have your whale going in the right direction to put on the back of your whale. Okay. Where'd my whale go? So I'm going to punch another one out of the designer paper. So you can stamp these if you would rather. No. Where'd my extender go? There it is. But I figured I had all of this paper. I might as well be using it. And the longer you take to line it up, the better it is. There we are.
Got it.
Okay. Now, take, this dude is going to go on here like this, but you can't center him because his tail's going to hang the floating part up. So you have to move it over and put it about there. So first of all, put your adhesive on your whale. And on the tail. Got it all over my grid paper now. Okay. Now, put the whale down where you, at the angle you want it, and then this goes over top like this. Except now it's stuck to my finger. Get off my finger. Sit, stay. Okay, let's try this again.
I don't think I was meant to do this card today.
No, you still having issues?
Oh, yeah, I lost. Oh, there he is.
And then turn it over and make sure he is where you want him. And I don't like him. He looks like he's going downhill. So I'm just going to move him a bit. There, that's where I want him. So make sure you put your twine down so that there's good contact. And then put adhesive on the other one. Okay, I'm going to get my there we are. So I don't get adhesive all over my, and make sure you put it on the right side.
I was just gonna say yours is gonna be backwards.
Yeah, thank you. Because you know the way today's going. You have to make sure that should have put adhesive sheet on him. Hello,
I was thinking,
dummy.
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This card would have been done right the first time. Okay. Get off my fingers. Man, this stuff is sticky. And then line it up and put it right over top of the other one. And then make sure you burnish it well right there at the string area. And then you should have I think it's called a spinner card. Because if you do this, you wind it up before you put it in the envelope. Then when you open it, it spins. It's so cute. Okay. That's that. That's that. Now we'll do the sentiment. And I'm stamping Calypso Coral. Oh, I think I'll punch it first, because then I'll know where to do it. Okay, so I used the pointy one and slide it in there. And then I go to this side and make sure I've got it centered. And then punch it. And then do the same thing to the next one. Put it up there, make sure it's centered. There we are. Now, I'm going to stamp on this side because I want it there. Okay. And this is glimmer paper, so I'm going to, I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to, while you guys are working on yours, I'm going to try Stamp Seal Plus on top of glimmer paper, see if it works. So I used Tombow on the original one. There we are. And then burnish it good. Make sure it gets down in all those little holes. And then, oh, it holds, look, it works. Yay! And I'm going to cut this off. And then that'll go up on dimensionals there, except that I cut it like my mother used to cut bread. Crooked. Holy macaroni.
That's where Phil gets it from.
Oh. Well, we always used to bug her because her bread was never straight. So we'd get down to the end of a loaf. She used to make her own breads. We'd get down the end of the loaf. It'd be this big at the top and it would be this big at the bottom. So we thought we'd be smart. And one Christmas, we got her one of those cutting guides for bread. You know, you put the bread in and it has the guides and you, yeah, it was still crooked. We couldn't figure that one out. But the bread was good.
Maybe she didn't use the contraption you bought her.
Oh, we used to watch her. She did use it. I don't know how she screwed that up so bad. But that's okay, because she used to enjoy that piece of bread at the end.
Maybe that's why she did it.
Maybe. It's like when I used to make bread in the bread machine, I would cut the top off of the bread, the domed part. That was the cook's piece.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm like your mother. When I cut bread, it always ends up on an angle too.
My mom used to be really good at it, and I could do it pretty good too, but I don't cut bread anymore. And I bought some the other day that was not cut. And I'm going, okay, I need to practice this more.
Yeah, I buy pre-cut bread. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the seaweed inside with, what is this? Just Jade. And I'm going to ink stamp. And then we'll do the envelopes while I'm here. There's one. So the next one of these, I think I got it scheduled for the 30th of January. Look, mung. Good Lord.
Where did that word mung come from? I've never heard it before. Is it a Glenda original?
Maybe.
You never know. I have no idea whether it's a real word or not. Okay. Sponge. I didn't forget. Yay. So any suggestions for the next one? Oops, still need that. Nope, okay then.
Something we have.
I don't know what you have.
Flamingos.
Pardon?
Flamingos.
Flamingos? Yeah. Nobody has flamingos but thee and me.
Apparently, nobody likes that ride the range stamp set either.
What?
I couldn't, I
Why?
couldn't find any cards made with it except one.
Oh. Well, it's funny because I had two people buy it from me. Really? Mormon. Oh,
Yeah, I just put my finger in the ink pad.
where does it come from? I think it jumps off the ink pad. At least it's doing it on the envelopes. I can handle that. Okay, so what do I want to play with? Be thinking about what you want me to do next. Was Maria's idea to do this one, and she's not even here.
Oh.
So hopefully she catches it on the rebound.
Hippos?
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 Yeah, I do not have the hippo stamp set. I have the hippo dies.
What about the donkeys?
Donkeys we could do. That would be adaptable to different things.
Like the donkey. Yep.
Cute.
I think we all do.
Donkeys.
Okay.
Darling donkeys. That'd be cool. Maybe I could even give a donkey stamp set away.
Ooh.
I have one or two or a few.
Great.
That is the most chosen stamp set in Celebration.
I wonder why.
Yeah, he's so darn cute.
And there was like 20,000 stamp sets that just for the month of December, which was demonstrator only pre-order. And then there was also, they told us what the top selling thing was. It was the Oso Ombre designer paper. 37,800 packages or something. Only demonstrators. It wasn't available to customers yet. So that just shows you how much we like it too.
It's versatile, I think.
Beautiful paper.
So what's another stamp or die set we can use for the end of that saying?
This,
Yeah,
well, you could flag it.
could do that.
You could round it. If you've got a circle punch, you could put it in the edge of the circle and round it.
Yeah, okay.
And these are the blue adhesive back gems that were in the holiday catalog, and they're carrying forward. So they're going to be in the new
Yay.
whatever that's called. What's that called? Annual catalog.
Mini J to J. There's a whole bunch of
Oh,
names.
this is officially called the mini we're working on now is officially called the JJ Mini.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what they call it around the Stamp It Up home office. The other one is going to be the JD, which isn't as exciting as the JJ.
I forget the next month that the celebration is going to be. So it's
July
January,
and
February.
July
And-
and August.
Oh, thank you.
My goodness, my pad on my Calypso Coral, it's getting all bumpy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
side. That's an old one, so I can't do anything about it anymore, but
I'm just adding some Winky to my whale. Because I can.
I want to sponge that one. Or no, I don't.
There. Blingy, blingy, blingy card. Hip Hop Taylor works great too. Oh, yeah, that punch. That punch, Barb. Where are the punches? There we are. This one, the tailored tag, Janet. This one works really good to flag ends too.
Oh, good, okay. I tried to cut it, but it's lopsided, but that's okay.
So cute. Where's the blingy?
It's personalized.
Everything I do is personalized.
Okay, so I'm writing in my book, January the 30th, donkeys. There we are. Donkeys. We can make that
The slidey card?
the slidey card? No. The wobbler card.
Oh yeah, that one's cool too.
Oh, yeah. I bought wobblers.
Order
but I
some
looked at
wobblers.
Canada.
Sorry, two of you talked at the same time. I didn't hear either one.
I said I bought wobblers, but I can't find them. I don't know
Oh,
what-
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, you got 2 weeks.
okay. Find wobblers.
I have to order them.
Well, I've got 2 packages, so if anybody needs a wobbler, get in touch with me and we'll make arrangements. If you don't want to order a whole package.
I was wanting to, so not a big
They're
deal.
fun.
Hi, people. I made it.
We were just talking about you.
I won't be crafting, but I'll be watching.
I said Maria's the one that chose the whales and she's
I know.
not even here.
Don't even go there. I'm so upset. Anyway,
Oh,
it was a good morning. Doesn't
Are you
matter.
having a Maria day?
Well, there's one person that's been allowed in my house other than my uncle, and he came for a visit today. And he brightens our day. So it was a
Nice.
3-hour visit, which went in a flash, but it meant I couldn't be here to craft. So
Oh, well.
that's okay.
can do it later.
I can, because I'm guessing it's being taped.
Yeah. So if you go back and you want to make this card, I'm just
Right.
warning you, if you want to make this card,
Yes.
don't start it right away when I say to attach the designer paper, okay?
Okay.
Watch it a little bit longer till you see when I do it the right way.
Okay. I love it.
Warning, warning, warning.
And I'm going to eat my lunch and breakfast while I watch you too. So
oh,
I'm starving.
Sorry. I'm Glenda. Nice to meet you.
I'm thirsty, but no water yet.
How many days, Heather?
Yeah.
So we go camping?
Yes.
Yeah,
5.
I
Going
can't.
fast.
Oh, 64 now.
Wow.
oh,
That's really going fast.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
God, I hope they open it up.
Well, they haven't officially closed it. They've just said you're not supposed to.
Right.
And it's not like we'd be going.
No, it would be self-contained, but it's whether Tofino wants us to be there.
That's right.
We'll just make sure we self-isolate 2 weeks before so we can tell them that we have.
So
But
I'm
for us, it's the ferry.
Yes. Now, are they still letting you on the ferry?
Mm-hmm. But, excuse me, 2 ladies got a fine the other day, just before Christmas, because they went on and admitted they were going to Costco.
Why would they say that?
Because I guess if you're dumb enough to go, you're not dumb enough to do it right. I don't know. You can't fix stupid. I mean, go if you must, but be smart enough to lie about it.
Yeah, no, I have a doctor's appointment or I'm going for work.
Exactly.
And how much is the fine?
It was close to $300 each.
Wow.
And they turned them around and sent them home. They didn't let them go.
Good.
Well,
And
that's
who
funny
gets that? Who gets that money? The ferries or the government?
Don't know.
government.
Huh.
I would think, I have no idea.
That's weird.
So
Well,
it should
good
be.
for them.
Yep,
And they
so it
should
should
be
be.
they should be set up on the Tofino Road because there has been people going out that way in RVs and stuff nonstop.
Yeah.
But if we're allowed to go, we'll go. And if we're not, we won't.
I'm still going for a day trip though.
Yeah, that would be fun. Make sure Taco Fino's open though.
Vino and Jiggers and everything all on the same day, and I'll just bring it home.
I was going to say, oh God, we'll be full. But oh yeah, bring it home.
What's at Jiggers?
Fish and chips.
Right. They weren't open, remember?
I
They were
know.
not open, no.
It's terrible.
Okay, over there on Facebook, are we ready to go on to the third card or am I still hanging on? Because I can just sit here all day. I'm not going anywhere.
What did the first one look like?
It looked like a card.
I want to see them, please.
Hell own bag, eh? There you go.
Oh,
And it's got purple pearls on it.
perfect. It's beautiful.
Because see how I cut it so that purple urchin was on there.
Of
So I could
course.
put the purple pearls on.
Cool. Very nice.
Just because she knew you'd be doing it.
Yep.
I think she loves me.
Maybe.
Of course, I love you. I love everyone who's on here. You guys are my peeps.
Oh, good. We may be coming for dinner. I don't know.
You what?
Said we may end up at your house for dinner.
What are you cooking?
I'm not cooking. James is.
Oh, James, yay, as long as somebody cooks.
Depending on how the water situation is.
Yeah, that's fine. You know where I live.
No water?
Our well pump kicked the bucket.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's the word Phil used.
No.
Try a rope around Cameron and just lower him down.
It's only a 4-inch pipe
Oh, dang.
that we had to dig down to find.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And I said to Phil, you have a digger that lives right next door.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he didn't want to damage it before we even got to it.
That's what he said. But the guy I was just reading, sorry. The guy on the Curse of Oak Island, he's really good at digging things up with this great big huge machine. He's very delicate.
Ah, yeah.
It's amazing what they can do.
I'm not sure our neighbor would be so delicate.
So I'm guessing now that you will build a box around it?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
you'll access it a little more readily next time.
Yeah. It's got a cement box, but it's only like 6 inches underground. So now at least we know where it is.
Right. Needs a lid
With a lid.
with a flag.
Right?
Oh, God.
Just build a box that goes a little higher.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I was wondering last night when you said you had to find it, and I'm going, what?
Well, it's been down there I don't know how long, and there's like a rough kind of estimate drawing on the side of the wall in the garage, in the old garage that got closed in. So you're kind of like, is it really where it is, or is it just a guesstimate of where it is?
I'm old school. We had the well, the pond.
The well that you could have put Cameron down in a rope,
We have
right?
one of those too. It's just the shallow well, so it's. I mean, they can see the top of that one, but not the other one.
Okay. Moving on.
Yay.
Okay. Card number 3.
Ooh.
But it's actually number 2 on your list.
Okay.
Oh God, she did that again.
One on the list.
Yeah.
You never know with me, right?
No, it's not. It's number 1.
Sorry. Did I see when I smart and number them, then I know which order I told you guys to do them in, but I didn't number this one. So
I think it's number 1.
It is number 1. Yep.
It's
we're
number
using
one.
the one with the Pacific Point base on it.
Right.
And strips of designer paper. That's all I know. And then we're going to put a whale over top that's done with, well, I'm going to, the window sheet. So it looks kind of shiny and got water on it. We see there.
Oh,
Wait,
so you punch
wait.
the window sheet out too.
Whoa,
That's a
whoa.
cool idea.
There I have them every once in a while.
Jeez, Glenda, I should be in your head.
Yeah, I don't think there's much room. I don't even want to be in my head. Oh my God.
Did you send us a window sheet in our
I didn't
packages?
send you the kits because this
No?
is free class. So
Oh,
you
okay.
have to make your own cards.
So what is a window sheet?
This
Okay.
clear plastic. And see, I put a dot on it in case it falls on the floor, then I know where it is.
And do they sell that, or you've just found it as, oh, they do?
Nope.
Okay.
We do. Yep.
Apparently
Okay.
I need some. Add it to my list.
You haven't done your club order yet, so you got time.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Yes, I have to do that today.
Right here
Okay.
on page 153,
Window sheets.
window sheets.
Got it.
Now I'm sending everybody stickers, like all my customers are getting stickers for
Oh,
their
I see.
catalogs for the
Okay.
new basic white information. So if you don't get them, let me know. I've probably missed you, but club people will get it in their club thank you cards. And when you put orders in, you'll get them in your thank you cards. So there's a reason to put an order in. So you can get stickers for your catalog. Okay,
Perfect.
5 1/4 by 4 white on the inside, 5 1/4 by 4 white on the outside. 3 strips of whale of a time designer paper that are 3 7/8 by 1 5/8. Then a strip of rainbow glimmer paper, 5 1/4 by 1. A strip of whisper white, 1/2 by 5 1/4. And apparently 2 by 2 1/2. And I didn't prep it. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I got lots of white. And then a piece of window sheet that's also 2 by 2 1/2. I'll go get my paper. Yeah, I was in panic mode there for a while when we were between Whisper White and Basic White cardstock about what the heck am I going to do when I run out, but I didn't run out. It's kind of like the toilet paper situation, you know?
How many people
Afford
did you bite?
Oh yeah, how many people did I bite? That's right. I usually try to keep quite a few package ahead of time because when I take them down to Hool Printing to do my cutting for me, I usually take about 8 packages of the thick and 8 packages of the basic of the regular stuff to cut for me. So I did have a lot. Yay. Okay, these are going to go on here. So a trick to getting them centered is to put the 2 outside pieces on first and then put the center one in.
Ooh.
Valerie sent me a picture. Let me have a look. Oh my God, Val, that's adorable. Here, you guys got to see this. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
cute.
my God, that's so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Awesome.
I love it. And that's coming.
Yay.
And
First
that's
of
because if we were allowed, Val would have been here doing the whales with me.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I've got to get my screens back up where I had them before. Come on. Shh. Shh. Thank you. Oh God, Val, that card is adorable. Thank you for sending it to me so I could share it.
So
Now
are is there that background stamp of it? Was it a stamp or paper with the chicken wire on it? On Val's card.
I don't know. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me go. It's a stamp, but I think it's retired.
Mhm.
Okay. Because that would look really cute with pigs or donkeys or
Yep.
cows sticking out of it.
Yep. Oh, it's paper. Val said it's paper, but I know we used to have a stamp like that. Okay. It's contraband paper. Just saying. Don't expect to find it in my catalog,
I will not.
but it's cute. Now, we used to have a big stamp like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I might own it already.
Okay, so I'm putting this on here now. Kind of straightish, I hope. The way my day is going, it could end up very crooked. And then piece on the other side. Ah! Stupid thing.
Are your turtles going the right way?
I know.
Thank you. Yep, they're
Okay.
swimming down, but they're the right way up. What, have you been lurking all day? You know how my day's been going?
It's just something I would do.
Oh, Lord. The way my day was. And I'm trying to get graphics and stuff done for that, for the snail mail stamp camp. And it's so much fun doing the graphics, but then you have to make decisions about what pictures to use and where to put them, and it's time consuming.
I wasn't listening last night because I was just watching you guys, but did the pumpkin pie box seriously have slugs in it with houses, or did you add those from your own?
No, it's got a slug with house.
It's got a slug with a house in it.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
cute. Because the little swirly in the middle of it looks like a heart.
Got it.
Okay, so now I'm putting this onto my card front.
I like slugs with houses, but when they're in a pan with garlic butter and spices, that's the only time.
Nope.
Oh my God, you're funny.
My Nona used to tell us they would walk the ditches and pick them
Oh,
and bring them home and cook them.
Ew.
Ugh. I used to eat them until Ted got something in his one time, and that was the end of it. Okay, so there's the stamp.
Okay.
Wait, you'll see it better on this side.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Okay.
cute?
Debatable.
And there's the little boxes.
The boxes I thought were very sweet.
I like his shell because it looks like it's a heart.
What were the little chocolates you had that looked like little foil cups?
Those were mini Rolos.
Oh my goodness, never seen one of those.
I got them down in the States. They're here somewhere. I don't know where you get them, but I've seen them here. They're like 4 years old now. So
Are they,
they can only be used for display purposes.
are they going white?
I don't know.
Open
Eat
one.
them anyway, Glenda.
Eat them anyways. Sure, I'll have a migraine.
No, I
I
said
don't-
I would.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, no, but I would.
But you would,
I'm
but no,
I'm
you won't.
thinking you could melt them in a pan and drizzle them over a brownie or something
Oh.
You could
Right.
do so much with them.
rather than display purposes only. They'd be really good over a banana drizzled.
Okay, did I mention I haven't had lunch yet?
I just ate mine. I feel good, thanks. That was my breakfast too.
Okay, inside is the whale and the envelope. So I'll
What
stamp
color
them
is that?
Pacific Point.
Okay, thank you.
But apparently it needs to be re-inked.
Mine too.
Really light.
But I don't like re-inking them. Envelope. Yeah. I don't like re-inking them before I use this stamp because it's got so much detail in it that if you have a really juicy ink pad, you don't get all of the detail in it. It just becomes a big blob. Norma says, oh my gosh, my dad did the ditch thing.
Was he Italian?
That's funny.
what kind of slugs are you talking about eating?
Escargot.
Snails.
Snails.
Snails. Well, there's a difference.
There is, but I call a slug or a snail is a slug with a house.
Yeah, well, you guys kept talking about eating these slugs, and all I could think of is them ugly green things.
Oh, the big banana ones. No, not quite.
Ew.
No.
Oh, that would be awful.
You got to know that they can't have much of nothing in them when a dog won't even
Right?
pick it up, right? So
Snakes eat them, so how good can they be?
Norma says yes, her dad was Italian.
there you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna, oh, I should have punched this out first. Oh well. Because the tombow has to dry. Now this is difficult to punch, so you got to work with it.
Stand on it.
Okay, why aren't you punching? I told you. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. Uh-oh, now it's stuck in my punch. It did work before. Okay, don't punch yours out yet, because I think. If I- put some paper, it might punch better. Maybe if I just cut, instead of trying to do too much, just cut a piece. Okay, we'll try this again. There. So you just have to put a piece of copy paper or something inside there.
Really?
Who knew? Apparently I did
Forgot.
and forgot. So that's just the way this class is going. But at least I proved to you it works. Yeah, we used to have, when we lived in Summit Lake, we used to go down to, our friends owned a restaurant there, just north of Prince George. And we used to go and have dinner there all the time. And they had escargot, and I used to eat it. And then one night Ted got a little something in it. We never did figure out whether it was like a parasite or a piece of the shell or something was in there.
What the heck?
And that was the end of our eating escargot.
It was all about the garlic bread, the garlic butter and the bread anyways.
Yep.
And a little chewy morsel and
Okay, so now this has to go on here. So what I did on the first one I did was I put little tiny Tombow dots all the way around the outside. So you can't see them unless you look up really close because I let them dry first.
Tombow dries clear.
Tombow dries clear. Just make sure whatever adhesive you use, you put it on the correct side. Now I'll probably have to wait a little bit of time before I can put that on. Because I meant to do that right at the start of the class. But, you know, it's an option. You don't really have to do it if you don't want. Sponge time. Ooh, apparently that one already has color on it. There's a little bit of pink in here, but that's okay. I washed all my blending brushes the other day. They really turned out nice. Nice and clean.
How did you wash them, Glenda?
I just ran them under hot water
Okay.
or warm water. Hang on, I'll get one. Here. So I just ran them under warm water and I did this with them on my hand.
Okay.
And then I did that like this upside down to get most of the water out. And then I
Right.
laid them like that to dry.
Okay.
And now I've got them standing up in a cup.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I've been trying to figure out how to store them. Because I don't want to leave them in the package.
The thing just in a cup or something, or
Yeah, they're just standing up in a mug.
yeah.
You did have them in one of the big stamp boxes, didn't you?
I put them in there, but it's not quite thick enough and it started to mush the bristles down and I didn't want the bristles to be flattened in one area.
Okay.
So then I was just keeping them in their bag, but then I got another package. Then I had to figure out what to do with them. So. Okay, now I'm going to
I'm
stamp.
not using this window stuff.
It's a pain.
Oh, it's worse than a pain. It's well stuck in my punch.
Throw it on the ground. It'll unstick.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to stamp this and I'm going to stamp it over to the left-hand side so that I can put my whale over top. Come on. I love this saying because I say to my grandchildren all the time, I love you high as the sky and wide as the ocean.
What color did you stamp that with?
Granny apple green. Sorry. Thanks for keeping me on track.
Mhm. You're welcome.
Okay, now this is going to go onto my glimmer paper. So I have to figure out which side I want. Do I want this? Or do I want that? That. I want that. Whoops. Hey, now this goes on here. Like that. And then that will go onto the card front. Just flat because I'm going to pop the whale up. Uh-oh, it's crooked.
Smarten up, Glenda.
Yay! At least it was glimmer paper and it came up. Okay, let's get this straight here. My head in the way. There we are. And some dimension. Oh, my whale just tried to dive deep.
Swimming away.
Come back, come back. This tea thing is still talking away over here. The funniest thing. Now, did I double that? Yeah. So I doubled the dimensional underneath his tail because the rest of it is up on 2 layers already. There we go. So double stack that. And we'll just put him on here like this. There we are. So if you didn't put the plastic on, winky him or something. What was I looking for? My Tombow. I have to put the,
I need to unjam my stamp, my punch.
uh-oh. Throw it on the floor.
I just banged it on the desk and that worked.
Okay. One. Da-do-do-do. Ooh, it sounds like hubby's home. Are they finished doing whatever they were doing to your water, Heather?
Well, they got the shallow well hooked up, so
Ah.
better than nothing, I guess.
No company for dinner, Glenda. They got water.
It's not really drinkable water, though.
Oh,
It's good for flushing toilets, but
Yeah, not good for drinking. Mind you, your regular whale. Your regular well is not good for drinking either.
but the
In
water
my
quality
opinion.
is edible.
Yes,
The shallow well is not.
it's not potable.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So is your window ready to go on that?
Not yet, no.
How long does it take those little dots to dry
Well,
up enough?
it depends on how big you make your dots.
Okay.
So the little ones are, the little one, I don't know whether you can tell there. So
Yep.
the little ones are, but there's some big ones in there that are still white.
Yes.
So I'm
yes,
just going to wait a little bit longer and clean my stamps. There we are. So my newsletter goes out Tuesday, all ready to go for February. Not much news in it though, because Lord only knows when we're going to be able to get together in person again. But there's some good online stuff coming. My Yeti's almost empty.
Yep.
I'm going to put this on now, whether it's ready or not. There we are. Now he's got plastic on him. Looks all wet. So donkeys for the next one.
Awesome.
Yay! I like donkeys. This gives me an excuse to play with this stuff.
So if I place a big enough order to get free donkeys, will it be here in time for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You got, well, the next one's 2 weeks today. So your order I can put in any time.
Okay.
So I could even do it today. It should ship Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
And just going in to see about the main club order. I think it's just about ready to go too once I get your order in. See who I haven't heard from. Yep.
Just me?
Just you.
I'll get her done.
Except, Louise, did you get my message about your free thing?
Oh, no. No. Hang on.
You need to tell me what you want for your free thing.
Of course, I forgot. Sorry.
The good thing is that Stampin' Up! Won't let me place the order without putting something in there, so I won't forget.
It's okay, I'll get it later.
Okay, let's bring the cards back in and have a look at all of them together.
Do you remember the bling?
Bling's on there.
Bling's on. Yep. Yep. Bling's on. Thank you. And the window sheet is on. Gee, I love having people remind me to do stuff. Maybe I'd actually get it right that way. Now I have to make this collage so you can see the cards.
They are lovely.
Thanks.
They're fun.
I love this. I love this bundle. It's fun. This whole suite. I like the whole suite.
The green one is just, I love it.
Thanks. I think I've used the entire suite. Designer paper, ribbon, bling, stamp set, punch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks, Norma. Norma says awesome. What was I going to? Oh, I was going to go in here because I just have to check. Because the last time I looked, the Oso Ombre paper, it's not orderable, and I think there's people that wanted it.
You sold out already?
Yep.
It was my choice on my last order. No, the order before.
So many orders.
First one was ombre. The second one was enough to get the fruit or the little berries.
Mm.
And this one will be donkeys.
Ah, yeah. Oso Ombre is not orderable. So how many people wanted Oso Ombre? One.
Well, are they getting more in or just
Yeah,
gone?
next week they're getting it in the week of the 18th.
Oh, yeah.
So Glenda, do you want me to tell you now or do you want me to email it?
It's up to you, whichever way.
Heal your heart.
Do you have the number there?
Yep. 155-291.
Got it.
Thank you.
Well, that's okay. I can give Penny her paper and I will just order it when I can, because I might have gotten an extra package or two
Or 3 or 4.
because I know this happens. So I get the stuff I think is going to be popular, like the donkeys, the ombre paper. Thanks, Yvonne. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's important that we get together and craft together, even if we're not in the same room. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording now. Stop. Yes.